She thought she was alone, but as those men cornered her, someone else was still inside the store. And when they finally stepped out from the shadows, everything changed. This is the story of a night that proved heroes can come from the most unexpected places. The night had dragged on longer than usual, but for Mara Lewis, the end was finally in sight. The quiet hum of the refrigerators filled the small convenience store, blending with the faint aroma of stale coffee. Outside, the last glow of sunset shimmered over the empty parking lot. Mara was tired but content, wiping the counter one last time. Soon, she'd lock the door, count the register, and head home. But life has a strange way of testing people, sometimes when they least expect it. Just as she reached for the keys, the front door chimed. Three men walked in. Before she could even greet them, a chill ran through her. It wasn't the air conditioning, it was the look in their eyes. The tallest one led the way, boots echoing on the floor. He smirked, voice slow and taunting. "We're not here to buy," he said. The other two spread out. One leaned lazily on the counter, pretending to browse, while the other, wearing a red flannel, silently blocked her way out. Mara's pulse quickened. The clock read 10 minutes past closing. No one else was supposed to be here. At least, that's what she thought. Trying to sound calm, she said, "Sorry, we're closed for the night." But instead of leaving, the man in the leather jacket grinned wider. "Closed? Not for us." He stepped closer, the smell of alcohol hitting her like a wall. "What's wrong, sweetheart?" Nervous. When she didn't answer, he grabbed her shirt and tore it near the collar. The sound was sharp, cruel. His friends laughed. Her hands trembled. Her mind screamed for help. She thought of her mom's words that morning. You never know who walks into your life. Some come to hurt you, others to save you. And right then, when she needed saving the most, a sound came from the back of the store. A dull thud, thin footsteps, slow, heavy, steady. The laughter stopped. The men turned toward the aisles. Three shadows appeared, tall, broad, deliberate. They stepped into the light. Black leather vests, tattoos, cold eyes, and the unmistakable emblem, Hell's Angels. The leader's vest read, RL, a man built like a mountain, with a salt and pepper beard and calm, dangerous eyes. Behind him stood two others, one bald, one younger, both silent as stone. The air grew thick. Even the thugs stopped breathing for a moment. The leader spoke quietly, a voice that didn't need to be loud to be terrifying. You might want to let go of that. Kyle, the man in the jacket, forced a smirk. What's it to you, old man? The biker didn't answer. He just took one slow step forward. That was all it took. Kyle's hand fell away. His voice cracked as he tried to act tough. The biker's voice came again, low and even. You've had your fun. Now walk out before you regret staying. But Kyle wasn't ready to back down. Pride burned hotter than fear. He spat on the floor. You think you scare us? That was his last mistake. He swung first. He didn't even land the hit. The biker caught his arm, twisted, and slammed him to the ground before anyone could blink. The bald biker shoved the second man into the counter. The shelf rattled. The third froze, eyes wide, then bolted for the door, ringing the bell as he escaped into the night. And just like that, silence. Mara stood trembling behind the counter, clutching her torn shirt. Her eyes met the biker's. All the danger in his gaze melted into something calm. You okay, miss? He asked gently. She nodded, her voice shaking. I think so, thank you. He gave a faint nod. Keep the lights on a little longer tonight, he said quietly. You're never as alone as you think. The three men walked out. The glass door shut softly behind them. Moments later, the sound of roaring engines filled the night, fading into the distance like thunder rolling away. Mara exhaled. Tears swelled in her eyes, not from fear this time, but from something deeper. Relief, gratitude, hope. Because sometimes heroes don't wear capes. Sometimes they wear leather vests, carry tattoos, and have hearts brave enough to step in when others would walk away. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to HOA Chronicles. And tell us in the comments, what would you have done if you were in Mara's place that night? Because courage sometimes rides on two wheels.